right. Today we are gonna play Mardu. Um, been a little bit since I played Mardu, and I put a new spin on it. And the big test today is this card, Sheltered by Ghosts. It's seeing this card gain some popularity. I think my buddy Saito Sam was playing it. Dougal was playing it recently. So what does it do? It's an enchant creature, which is a very challenging to make work type in Legacy, to be honest. I don't know if there are any of these actually in the format, enchant creatures that get played. I can't think of any. When this aura enters the battlefield, exile target non-land permanent an opponent controls until this aura leaves the battlefield. So if they kill your creature, they get their thing back, or if they disenchant this or something like that. Enchant creature gets 1/0, has lifelink and ward. Okay, so I like the idea of this card, and the synergy that I'm opting to run today with it are these 1-drops. So we have Esper Sentinel. So giving Esper Sentinel 1/0 would make it so they have to pay 2 in order to not draw a card on top of the 2 for the ward. Guide of Souls, which is just a good creature to put this on. Ocelot Pride, which this lifelink does have some synergy with. Say you put it on an Esper Sentinel, and then later on you have Ocelot Pride in play. If you gain life this turn, you're going to be able to get a cat, which is nice. So I thought that was pretty cool. For protection, Thalia, there's only 14 non-creature spells in this deck, so I thought it could be a Thalia deck. Only running 3. I'll say tech that I'm running that doesn't directly synergize with Sheltered by Ghosts would be the Ajani and the Cabal Therapy tech, which is also forcing me to play red, which means I'm playing these cards. Yeah, good to see you. Yeah, I give you a shout out at the beginning of the stream saying that I think you were the first one I saw playing this card in Legacy. So I might be overreaching. Like, let's just say if I didn't play the Ajani, it would probably open up these 14 slots because I wouldn't be forced into playing red, and I wouldn't be forced to play Ajani, which means I wouldn't be forced to play Cabal Therapy. Hey, good to see you, Basket. And then what I think that would enable me to do is play Mother of Runes for 1. Probably play a play set of Thalia and Sheltered. So that would bring me down to 2 more or 8 more cards, 2 more types. At that point, tons of options for 8 cards that you could run. But Mother, I think, would be one of them. But I couldn't fit Mother, I couldn't fit Esper Sentinel, and I couldn't fit the Ajani package comfortably. What year is this? Yeah, I get you. So Mother, I think, is going to be missed in this deck. One thing I will say is Mother increases the likelihood that you don't whiff on your Sheltered by Ghost. Oh, shit. Hey, Rain. Am I right, ladies? Yo, thank you. But I kind of feel like I want to say I'm going to probably do a few different builds here. Who killed Hannibal? Good to see you, Xerox. Uh, I'm probably gonna do a few different builds here. This is just where I'm starting with Madru. Thank you, Rain. I may ditch black and just go like white, green, or something like that, and try Noble Hierarchs or something like that, and not even bother with Greed Sun Zenith. I might just go green, white, Maverick, and actually bother with Greed Sun Zenith. It opens up a lot of possibilities, but I think this is at least. I know the shell of Cabal Therapy and a Johnny and Bowmaster are pretty good, and then when you factor in Ocelot Pride with Cabal Therapy, it's pretty good too. So that's where we are. Running 4 Thoughtseize in the board, 3 Snuff Out because I couldn't think of anything better to run, but I figured there were going to be some games where I would board out Thalia. I think Snuff Out is good. Yeah, Obnix, yeah. You know actually the reason why I'm running Fable and not like 4 Broadside, it was a last minute choice there, is I don't think I could beat Blood Moon in this deck. And it's really frustrating. I was thinking about this earlier. They print cards, and I think they print a lot of really interesting cards, but they don't print cards that solve problems for specific formats, at least not Legacy. And what I mean is, if you play a non-blue, non-green deck, how do you beat a turn 1 Blood Moon? You know? Probably could fit a basic swamp. Maybe over a bad land or something. I think 2 bad land might be a lot, but I think I'm gonna try this here. Imagine you're on the draw, and imagine they go turn 1 Blood Moon. Other than having the 1 basic planes in your hand or Moxes in your deck, it's Mox, Force of Vigor, or Force of Will. Or Island Moon. Yeah, that too. The Harbinger of the Seas. So I almost feel like if I were giving advice to help Legacy, I'd almost want like something similar to like just some way of like, I don't know if it's Force of Vigor, I don't know what it is, but like create a way that if you get Blood Mooned before your game starts, that you don't just lose the game that's not in just blue and not in just green and not in just Moxes, you know? Like, I don't know. Swamp Moon. There we go. That's what we need. Swamp Moon. But yeah, that's just one of the beefs I have with the format right now. Blood Moon on turn 3 is annoying, but it's like, all right, you know, hey, you had your chance to fetch or play a Mana Dork or put like something in the play, like, you know, a Walking Disenchant or something like that. So hopefully we don't see that, but that was one of my things when I was like looking at this deck. I was almost going to run Chromoxes in the board just because of the Blood Moon deck. Yeah, there you go. Just out the moon. Yeah, I mean, I think if they banned the soul lands, I think it wouldn't be as big of a deal because moon on turn 3 is like a bummer, but like moon on turn 0 is like you don't get to play, you know. Oof. A little awkward, but I'll try it. Oh yeah, the swamp cycle creature. That too. The cycle creatures. Best draw here is like probably just straight up like Esper Sentinel or Wasteland. Something like that. Ball therapy would be nice. A 1-drop or a Wasteland. Yeah. And like those cards are cool, but I think without the Reanimate package or the blue one, it's just like you wouldn't want to play them in Legacy. Okay. I'll go Brainstorm. Okay. Bummer. Yeah, it was a good try. I think it's going to be a Johnny. And then we flash back to Cabal Therapy. As tempting as Dahlia is, I think. They probably just rumble this turn. If they take a blue card, I might not do that though. I do have a second one as backup. Rumble, I bet. Ooh, I don't like the way that happened. Trop, Binding, Swords, and Tameo. Okay. They're definitely not taking the sword because that's not the way that card works. Great job, mutation. That's correct. They took Tameo. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay. One unknown. Um. Cool. Yeah. It would be bueno. I think I name Leyline Binding here. It's a little bit tough because the Tameo's pretty annoying, but I think I could probably deal with the Tameo. So I'll go Leyline. Best draw is probably a white land. Yep. Perfect. Wow. Yeah. I mean, this is a bit of a bummer, but I think it's fine. Yeah, no endurance here, which means I can attack, but still a little awkward. Thinking about playing the Ajani and then plus here. As good as Dahlia is, I think this is better. The fact that they don't have white mana is pretty good for me. Good joke list. What do you got? Some crab, the crab man. Tasha's. I haven't seen that card before. Wonder why they main phase that. Seems a little weird. They target themselves? Okay. Hmm. I think they're gonna force this. But I don't think there's much I could do. Okay. Well, I just win. Tamio, Tamio, them. I like it. Would you consider the new Elspeth? I don't think I've seen it. Um, yeah, I don't think I've seen it. 50 cards. Holy shit. That took This is tough. Guess I just name Plow, play Thalia. Okay, now they revealed. Oh. Oh. Those are good. Oh. Um. Okay, so the matchup is Control with Tamiyo. And beans and stuff. I like the pyros. This is kind of tough. I actually don't know what to take out. That's cool. It's a song that you've requested is about to come on, and then a song that you are requesting is coming on now. Yeah, I don't know what to do. Is it Dahlia? Is it Swords? Thinking about just Swords. Hopefully it comes up for you. Let's see if I could display it for you. Yeah. Hey, you know, I've known you for a while at this point, iStar. It's kind of cool. You know, I remember you were like his Zera, I think, originally. And then I wasn't sure if you had went away and then High Star. And then I think like you started requesting a lot of the same music. And I think like maybe talking about the Dredge deck. And I'm like, all right, this has to be the same person. It's hard to believe how time flies in a way. Be rough mold of 5 here. Yeah. I think we lead Sentinel here. Kind of tough though. I guess we lead Pyroblast now. Beans. Whenever my opponent plays the land first and then brainstorms second, and I'm not a daze deck, I always wonder, like, did they make the mistake or am I the one who doesn't understand? I'm confident it's just like a sequencing thing. All right, let's do this. They force it. Okay. Pitch arrow. Cool. So now the best top deck is probably like Cabal Therapy. Maybe Pyro's good. But yeah, the mold of 5 hurts pretty bad. I think it's still possible to win, but it's more on how bad their hand is at this point. I like this art. I played during Invasion, and I saw this and was like, oh yeah, I remember this one. Yeah. Oh god. It makes me feel good that that happened, to be honest with you, because I'd been saying that, like, I just think it's a matter of time on that deck. So this is going to be the removal spell. Confident in that. Wow. I am going to name Force, so will they pause too long? Hydroblast and Leyline? Okay. Shit. That's really bad, actually. Gonna kind of, I think I named the Hydroblast here. Very good against me. They'll have to Leyline this. It's still like a okay trade because I get a 2-1 in the end, but it's not great. Name swords, yeah. Well, they paused. That's why I didn't. But yeah, I hear you. Had I been a psychic and I named Leyline Binding, that probably was the best call. Waste. Bad. Island, swamp. I think I'm supposed to hit the I know it's like tempting to hit the Triome, but I think I would rather hit their Tundra. No, one says 3 and the other says 2. But oh boy. Damn. If I had an Orcish Bowmaster, that would have been so sweet. Now the enchant creature would be really good. I probably should play Dredge at some point. I played it once with Geodude Jared. It was nice having him there to kind of coach me through the plays. Flooded Strand. Okay. Yeah, I wonder, do you think it's just the sideboard hate is just too good these days? Hey, was just talking about you. Was talking shit. Only bad things. Playing against Beans here at the mercy of the top deck. Pretty nervous because they're drawing 2 cards every turn. The density of good shit in my deck is pretty high, though. Hopefully I could get them to stop drawing. Ooh, they stop attacking. This is good news. Really good news. Is a forcible? Like it. Oh, well, Esper Sentinel. Esper Sentinel. Esper Sentinel. Yeah. All right, that card sucks, though. But yeah. So now they take 3? 4. Pretty cool. Like Wrath of God or something like that is kind of like the type of card I'm afraid of here. That might be it. Three in hand. Even land drop Wrath of God means I draw a card. Got him. What's I gonna draw? I bet you it's terrible. Oh, nah, it's not terrible. Cool. Nazca, thank you. So, felt pretty good there. Tech felt decent. Top deck wars. Sheltered by Ghost would have been a very good top deck. Uh-oh. Why? Why do people play this? Why is this? Ugh. I get to see the deck at least, but like this is so whack. I hate this shit so much. All right, so no Pact of Negations. All right, so now they would get three things, right? A Poxwalker and that. Okay, so let's scoop now. Eight cards. I think the plows and I'm thinking. They do. Interesting. Maybe I'll keep the Belcher. I think I've seen. Okay. Probably Bowmaster. I don't think there's any cantrips. Like Sheltered could hit like Charbelcher or something silly. Worth a shot. I'm gonna try it. Gonna name Dark Ritual. We go. I hit. We drew that. Three, four, five. All right, I think we die. Most likely. Maybe I should have mulled the ley line. I don't know. Yeah. Yeah, I heard that, Saito. I just thought it was, like, so obvious. The card needed to go. People argued a lot about it. I was like, I don't think so. I think you just get the good deck builders in, and that's what they'll be doing. Wonder what they get here. Disruptor Flute. Okay, that's a good one. No, can't do anything with that. Like I do that and then attack the Karn. Like they're gonna be forced into doing the Disruptor Flute now instead of making a construct. Oh wow. I have the ghost card, so I think I do that. Hmm. Okay. Huh. Okay, they got rid of that. Cool. Feeling pretty far ahead. Guess I'll. I think I'm gonna fetch here just to be safe. But if they had Needle, they would name the Ajani. So I don't know. Name the Ajani. Yep. Pitch ley line. Play another Saga. Probably the flip side of Fable? No, broadside. Okay. Not great. Maybe Karn? Ox. Oh, I was supposed to plow in response. Shit. They're gonna gain one more life than they ought to have. Bad. Yeah, we're in some trouble now. That stupid soul land. Oh, holy shit. Yo, Tony. Thank you, friend. Thanks for the raid. Who killed Hannibal? Hey, thank you. Thank you, Tony. Appreciate you. Thanks, friend. Regular Charlie of the Void, if you know what I mean. Sorry, I don't know what the fuck I'm talking about. Alright. If you, you know what I mean. I am gonna hit the city. I think it's the move. No way they drew the fucking saga. I wanna punch a wall. I swear to God. That's their fourth saga. I think that's gonna cost me target game for each game type among games. Might be able to have like an alpha strike here. That's good. Think we Copy that. Then thing, then thing, then thing, then thing, then thing. Hey, 3. Oh. Whoops. Shit. I forgot. So I give this. I forgot that that was going to cost extra. That's a problem. Yeah, flute. Oh. Definitely would have sequenced differently. I could take 16. I think I actually win this game if they don't have anything else. Yeah. Huh. Okay. I have options. So I think I do. We copy here. Ooh, okay. Yeah. Ooh, okay. So one time I was leaving a food store or a vitamin shop, and I'm wearing my Pink Floyd shirt, and this old head comes out, and he goes, "Do you actually like Pink Floyd?" And I went, "Yeah." And I started talking about the albums that I liked, and he's like, "Have you heard this song?" And he said, "Set the controls for the heart of the sun." I said, "I'll take a listen to it." And I listened to it, and I liked it, and it's on my playlist. And kind of funny the way the world works, you know? One day you're talking to old head. Next minute, you're putting Pink Floyd on your playlist. Like, I don't know what the fuck I'm talking about here. Should I have played Thoughtseize instead of Snuff Out? I don't know. I think this is good. Oh, this hand was good. Kinda. I had the Bowmaster now. Being on the draw sucks. Wait. Okay. Wonder what other creatures they run. Leyline? Palace on 2. Okay. That's a little bit scary. Deals 2. They discard. Okay. We're going to lead with Fable. We're going to fall behind pretty big, but we might have a shot here. Lay. The 2 ring. I guess we die. Good though. But it's not great, come to think of it. They have the thing. Snuff Out sucks here too. Because of a thing. Geez, that's a 6/7? You gotta be kidding me. The chalice. Alright. I mean, we play it and then we attack just to get the thing, but we are in big trouble here. There's a chalice on 1, chalice on 2, and the 1 ring. I guess that Snuff Out would have been what? Thalia or something? It made much of a difference here. Oh, they hit a second glyph. Okay. Congrats. Alright, I've seen enough. Maybe the Thalia not great. Thoughtseize seems a little better now on the play. One of the Sentinels, maybe? It's a good question. That is a good question, Geodude Space Jared. I'll tell you one thing. He does not mind electronic guitars in folk music. think I'll fetch just to thin the deck. I don't really know. A 3-mana Ocelot. I don't know what you're talking about. Isn't this Tom? I'm pretty sure. Yes, must be a version. Or just Wasteland. Silly Xerox. Karn, the mediocre creator. Tony's favorite card. Helm. Okay. You're not getting me again, friends. I've seen that one before. All right, we need to draw our first Sheltered with Ghosts, and we do not, so I am pretty angry. They have fucking land drop here. Shelter would have been really good in these games, and there it is, but it's too late. Ugh. Oh, marbles. Not joking. I'm thinking about 4 in this deck. And some weird pairings for sure. But like every game, I really wanted it, and I didn't see it. Other agency I had was Wasteland instead of playing the cat. You know? Really know if that was correct or not. All right. So this is a game called Marbles. If you want to play, hit exclamation point play in chat. I will be finishing my last 2 games of Magic soon. All I ask is that you message me on Twitch or Discord or whatever if you win, and I will message you your code. The code is for 120 play points. Part of the creator program that I'm in. But yeah, you press exclamation point play like they're doing in chat now, and you are a marble at that point. And you get this code. Well, if you win, you get a code, and you could redeem that for 120 play points. Yo, Alec, good to see you. So yeah, looks like this is one of those maps where I think you could die pretty easily. It kind of has that vibe of just might die. Good to see you. At 10 after, I will 10 minutes after the hour, I'll get started here. So exclamation point play if you want to play. Yeah, you gotta think there's a pretty high chance of death here. And I will be finishing the other 2 games of Magic. Yo, Eb. Good to see you. 2 big raids today, one from Harain and one from Tony. Double it and give it to the next person. No, I don't have that capability. Because I think the first double I could do, because then the next person would win too. But then after that, I couldn't double it again and generate codes. You know? All right, 10 minutes after the hour is nigh. The hour is nigh. 7:09 where I am. And we'll get started. Again, exclamation point play if you'd like to play. And if you win, all I ask is just message me on Twitch or Discord, either one, and I will send you your code as a part of my creator program. Are there tariffs? I'm gonna have to look at that list and find out what country you're from, and then I'll deduct the points based on that. Okay, getting started now. It is 10 minutes after the hour. Yeah, there it is. But if you're one of those countries on my list, you're in more trouble. So, Xerox, someone looking pretty even here. A lot of racers today, which is really cool. Looks like Surfer Blood is in first, if I had a guess. Geodude Jared's in the mix. Oh no, Saito-san just got kicked out to the front. That's really cool. If Strass Daddy wins, I give it to the second place. So don't worry, we won't have to go through this shit again. But if I win, I just give it to the second place nowadays. Now we're going through this weird tornado thing, and I think some of us are not gonna make it. Saito-san, I think you died. Strass Daddy's dead. I'm sorry, dude. Looks like Surfer Blood out to a clear lead here. Ben just died. Yo, Surfer Blood. Surfer Blood. Oh no, I died. Ben's last place. There it is. Yeah. Hey, Surfer Blood, if you could message me that you won, just because it'll make my life a little bit easier. Just, hey, I won. After the stream, I'll make sure I send you the points. If you didn't authenticate your Twitch account, glad you won. Let me know, because like sometimes like if you didn't put your email in, then Twitch won't let you message. And let me know if that's the case, and then I'll take the extra time to make sure I can get you the code some other way. But yeah, just send me a message when you can, and I'll make sure you get it. Cool. Surfer Blood. All right, 2 more games of Magic. Congrats to you. right. I Yeah, you gotta train Jared. Doesn't come easy. Surfer blood has spent many a races training. Oh, you yeah. I mean, to be fair, this because of the raids, I think this was like the most populated one, probably the least likely to win. Yeah, you got to do a barrel roll. It's part of the training program. You see, Pittsburgh took down in 21. No, is that college football? I don't really pay attention to it. If it is, nothing against it. Just I do like the NFL a good amount. Oh boy, I'm gonna go. Ooh, is this sucks mull or sucks keep? I'm gonna go sucks keep. Most likely to fight. Yeah, that's a good one. I'm gonna go basic planes. Ocelot Pride. I think that's the move. His hand is all white cards. I could cast 4 of the 6 spells. My opponent mulls to 4. Yeah. I think I'm gonna run a playset in the next build I do here. Been a little soft on Thalia, but I'm not sure. Um Ocelot Pride and Guide of Souls have been okay. Probably should take the Guide of Souls here. Draw land. Hey, we did it. Had it the whole time. No way. What? What is this game? That might even be close to 10 permanents. Yeah. Yo, what the fuck? I saw Thoughtseize and Basic Swamp. I think I'm just gonna run the Thoughtseizes here, and I don't even know what to do. Yeah, that was silly. I think Ward is just opponents. Because from memory, from playing against Shadow Spear and Blastoise, Kappa Cannoneer, I'm pretty sure. I'm gonna go with it's an unfair deck and try that. Um, Theoretically, maybe. But I will say I'm playing it because I'm running 12 one-drop creatures, which is kind of what Maverick is often doing as well. Is Dried Arbor and Green Sun. I guess I should have brought in ley lines, huh? Hey, welcome to jail. Thank you for that follow. Bros be winning the game. All right, they have one in hand, so I live another turn. It's cool. Uh-oh. Yeah. Shelter would be really good here. Hey, Pasta, good to see you. Five. Animate dead. Okay. Please stop. Yeah, we die. No, they die. Yes, I knew that. Oh, that was so tight. Yeah, they should have blocked the 4/4. Yeah. Combo players don't do combat math, all right? Yeah. This is why you play it out. All right? This is why you play it out. Combo players are good at things, but they're not as good at combat math, I swear. There have been plenty of times where like my like storm player will make like 10 goblins. Oh, it did have flying. Yeah, it had flying. That's right. So, never mind. Just hating on combo players for no reason. That, or maybe they thought I'd mess up, you know, because I almost didn't see it, you know? Yeah. Always play it out. You never know. I'm dead. Oh, wait, you're dead. Yeah. Because, yeah, Bowmaster is casting cost too. The old switcheroo. Um, so lost to a like Karn Helm of Obedience deck. Um, which is you know just I think a little bit of an unusual matchup. Um, and lost to Oops All Spells. Maybe kept a sus hand. I didn't mold a late line. I mold to discard. Um, somewhat close, but yeah. Okay. Well, they pay for it. Wow. Value. They paid for the ponder. I am. Who do you think you are? I am. I love that so much. Okay. Let's get a bad land here, and I think we play the 2 mana spell because it's 2 mana. And the thing about 2 mana is it's more than 1 mana, but it's less than 3. The unique thing about 2. I'm gonna shut up. Sorry. Yeah, that was a very expensive ponder. Are they gonna pay again? Nope, they're gonna give me the card. Cool. One. I have 6 damage now. I cannot cast my Fable or my Fable. That's kind of a bummer. Might be able to beat like a show and tell into an Emrakul here. Yeah. Cool. I think we'll go no S words. Hey, thank you. Yeah, thanks for clipping that. Just in case you didn't know, you know? Just trying to kick some knowledge, as the kids would say. Except those kids would be like 40. Because no one says kick knowledge these days. All right. Well, we gotta mull that. I guess we'll try thing. Rainder or show and tell? Okay. I just named brainstorm anyway. Stock up, you think? Let's do it. They hid. Okay. They kept the show and tell in hand, which is unfortunate for me. This is really tough. Is it? A part of me is thinking about naming sneak attack because I have the sheltered by ghost here. Yeah, Atraxa would be really bad. But we lose that off Snick anyway. Emrakul we could beat with Shelter. My guess is these 2 lands are no longer in their hand. Stonk up. Okay. I think you're right. Um, Guide of Souls is just a little awkward here. Oh, didn't notice. Thanks for reminding me. Hi, sorry. Oh, there's 2 song requests in there. Shit. Let me pause this. There's 2 of them. Raid. Okay. Right. Next turn, I think we have lethal. Yeah. Yanni. Jonathan, as they call him in other parts of the world. Right. Um. Why can I not? Oh, click it. Which one to attach it to? Okay. Yes. We'll attach it here. And we'll hit the omniscience. No way! Yeah. That was cool. Okay, I like the list a lot. I don't know what I would change. I think I want 4th, Sheltered by Ghost. My losses were to 2 unusual decks. Well, no, Oops is not an unusual deck. But the Karn deck is an unusual deck. Um, hmm. Everything was like pretty good. 20 lands is something I could reconsider. So imagine, maybe I don't. God, it's tough. Because this would be. All right, let's examine my turn 1 white chances again. So we have these. And these. Other song requests. So 14 white lands is kind of like the limit. and then it would be 12 Blacklands? Yeah, only 12. Goif would be interesting, yeah. Thing is, trying to put this in the right. Yeah, Dark Ritual and stuff, you're definitely gonna have to like cut the red or something like that if you do that. So these are the words I have. Um, these 14 are a package, right? You could just run 4 broadside. I have no idea how to get rid of the redeems. Maybe I could check in with you afterwards. I'm not even sure. So I could get rid of the Ajani synergy, and if I get rid of the Ajani synergy, then that opens up cards like Mother of Runes. Here, let's just duplicate it. So imagine we just say we're not playing the Ajani stuff, right? Like, let's just say we're off that. So then at that point, we could run like Mother of Runes. Maybe I could do song requests like a different way, and maybe that would make it easier, Ben. I don't want to make your life harder than it is. Go Sheltered by Ghosts here. We'd run a 4th. We'd run a 4th Thalia. I do appreciate you, man. Yeah, I figure, but still, like, you know, like I've been streaming since like 2020, nearly like 5 years or something like that. It's like I still have boomer tendencies, you know? But yeah, I would like to get better at that. Hieroglyph with an A? Yeah. Not saying 4 necessarily. So yeah, something like this is probably where I would end up. Maybe I could just run the Thought Seizes in the main deck then? Something like this. 4 Thought Seize, 4 Esper Sentinel, 4 Guide, 4 Mother, 4 Pride, 4 Sword. I see. Yeah, I really wanted the emotes was the main reason I went for affiliate when I did. And then I didn't even understand about the ads and stuff like that. I think I'm lower on the ads than most people. Like I hope if you get an ad, it's when you start the stream, and then after that, I hope it's like no ads. That's like kind of what I'm hoping for. I get like $5 of ad revenue like per month. It's like I don't even really want ads, you know? Like the karma of that would be probably better to not even have it. Let me see. Yeah. Of the $50 I made last month on Twitch, ads were $3.49. So, yeah, I hope people don't get a lot of ads because I am getting $3.49 per month with that. Hopefully they're not too frequent. Okay. Yeah. I think like people who stream like a lot, like Tony as an example, I think ads are good because like Tony's doing it often. I think Tony might even like work less hours to try to make this shit work. Dude does like video editing and like streams for like a very long time. So like I definitely think somebody like him, you know, he's putting it in. This is just kind of like a stupid thing I do once or twice a week when I can, you know. Yeah. But yeah, I think something like this might be where I go next. Maybe cut the Mardu, the Ajani stuff. But the Ajani stuff was pretty good, so I don't know. The other option is you cut the Guide of Souls and Ocelot Pride stuff for like 4 mothers. But at the same time, I want the proactive 1-drops. So like 4 mother, I think would be good. After that, I have no idea what other 1-drop I would want to run. The Lotus Petals I thought were a cool idea. But it's usually not what I do. All right. I think that's gonna be me for the day. Usually like to play a little bit longer. That was kind of a short league. It was fun. Hopefully I could stream again sooner than later. Let's see what nerds are on the internet right now. 2 common streamers who recently just left. Tahira? A-H-E-E-R-A. Oh, shit. The companion. What the hell does this card do? I haven't read this in years. Has to be a cat, elemental, nightmare, dinosaur, or beast. So the cat is fine. Cat, elemental, nightmare, dinosaur, or beast. Okay, so yeah, this would be a pretty significant change. I think I only have cats. Amped Raptor, Dino. Okay, yeah. The other option is no Fable. And just go like ultra clean. Like 4th Bombardier, 4th Sheltered by Ghost, 4th Thalia. Yeah, pretty different deck. Dinosaurs on a spaceship, yeah. Can get into that. Fable and Broadside are pretty nice though. Let's see. I think I see somebody who I am going to raid. Yeah. Okay. Great seeing everyone. Tony, he's probably long gone. Thanks for the raid. Harain, thanks for the raid. I'm gonna raid a modern streamer. They are playing. Oh, cool. They're playing like Mardu Energy. So should be a pretty cool transition here. Good seeing everyone. Yeah, I'll do some brewing. This was cool. It was a 3-2. It wasn't the best, but it was. I think there's something here. Sheltered by Ghost overperformed today. I didn't see it as much as I wanted to.